What's up everyone, I'm Nikhil from Notion Hub, and in this video, I'll be showing you all the best features of the OnePlus Nord 2. By the way, I've already posted a dedicated video for the tips and tricks section where I've talked about many things which I won't be covering in this video. So definitely check out that video as well, link will be in the description. Now with that said, the most highlighting feature about this phone would be its performance. This phone sports a Dimensity 1200 5G processor with Mali G77 MC9 GPU. Purely in terms of performance, this is definitely one of the best phones in this price segment. Next, this phone also comes with a pretty impressive display. It has a 6.43-inch Fluid AMOLED display with Full HD Plus resolution with 90Hz screen refresh rate, and it's also protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Once again, this is definitely one of the best looking displays in this price segment. Next best thing about this phone would definitely be its impressive charging speeds. This phone actually supports 65-watt fast charging, and you can completely charge your phone from 0 to 100% in under 30 minutes. So these charging speeds are definitely impressive. Next, we also have some new navigation gestures. Now back to the new gestures. Once you enable them, you can swipe from the bottom of the screen to go home, swipe and hold for recent taps, and you can swipe from the left side or right side to go back a step. We can also trigger Google Assistant by swiping diagonally from the bottom left or bottom right corner. And you can quickly switch between the current application and the previous applications by swiping left or right on the bottom of the screen. Next, we got a new feature called Parking Location as part of OnePlus Shelf. This feature allows you to save the location of your parked vehicle. You can take a temporary picture as a landmark which will automatically get deleted later, or else you can just use the GPS location. Next, we have Vision Comfort, which is just a new name for the regular night mode, which puts a warm tint on the screen to filter blue light. And you can also schedule it to automatically turn on and turn off at a specific time. Next, we have a brand new feature called Canvas, which gives a transition effect for the lock screen wallpaper. Here's a quick preview. The original image is set as a home screen wallpaper, and we get an outline on the lock screen. And you get a cool transition effect every time you unlock the phone. Overall, it's not too functional, but looks pretty cool. Next, we have a new feature called Work-Life Balance. It's an automation feature that will allow you to restrict notifications from applications based on time and location. You have two modes, work mode and life mode, and you can choose applications part of work mode and life mode, and when you're in a particular mode, you'll only get notifications from those applications. Let's say you're in the work mode, then you'll get notifications only from those work applications. Next, we have a new feature called Lockdown. Once you enable this feature, you can access it from the power menu, and once you trigger it, it disables biometrics like Face Unlock and Fingerprint scanner. So next time you want to use your phone, you have to use your password. It just adds a little more security to your phone. Next, we have a new clock style called Insight, which gives you real-time information of your usage pattern, like number of times you have unlocked your phone or how long you have used your phone in every session. It's a cool feature to track your usage. Next, we have some screen off gestures. First one would be double tap to wake. Now once you enable this feature, as the name suggests, you can just double tap the screen to wake it up. If you're already using Face Unlock feature on this phone, you can just double tap the screen to wake it up, then your front camera will see your face, and then it will immediately unlock the phone. Overall, it gives you a very immersive experience. Next, we have music controls. Now once you enable this feature, you can draw less than or greater than symbols when the screen is off to play the previous or next songs, and then draw two parallel lines to play or pause music. Next, you can draw an O to open the camera application. You can draw a V to toggle the torch. We can also assign new screen off gestures for different characters like S, M, W, and so on. Next, we have Zen mode. You can access it from the notification toggles, and once you enable this feature, it will literally not allow you to do anything for the next 20 minutes. Even if you restart your phone in those 20 minutes, it still takes you to the Zen mode. If you want to meditate for some time or put your phone down for some time, just give this a try. Next, we have a screen recorder built into the phone. Whether you want to just record your screen for a random purpose or for a tutorial, or if you want to record your game, then you can do all that from your phone with a built-in feature. You can access it from the toggles. You can also change the resolution, bitrate, you can even change the audio source and set video orientation. Next, we can also hide this punch hole on this phone. Just enable this toggle and it puts a black tint on the background, and it pretty much hides that punch hole design. Well, now the phone looks pretty weird, but if you really want it, you can still do it on this phone. Next, we can also change the horizon light colors. So every time you get a notification, your phone lights up, and from these settings, you can change the color of this light. Next, we have digital well-being. Now this is a feature from Google which simply tracks all your usage on your phone and gives you a complete analysis of which applications you are using a lot or which applications receive the most notifications. Now using this feature, you can also limit your usage, which is pretty great. Next, we have wind down. Now this is also from Google and it's part of digital well-being, and it allows you to sleep faster at night. You can basically schedule it to automatically turn on the grayscale mode and do not disturb mode at a specific time and basically hint you to go to bed. Next, we have flip to mute. Now once you enable this feature, you can just flip your phone to mute an incoming call. Next, we have 3-finger screenshot. Now before I show you how to use that, let me show you how to take a screenshot on this phone. Just press the volume down and power button both at the same time and your phone will take a screenshot. For some reason, if that's a bit difficult for you, you also have this 3-finger screenshot gesture. Once you enable it, you can just swipe down using 3 fingers to take a screenshot. This is definitely my favorite way to take a screenshot. Next, we have long screenshot. Let's say you want to take a long screenshot of this web page. Then this is what you need to do. First, take a regular screenshot. You can either use the buttons or the 3-finger screenshot gesture. Once you do that, you'll see a preview, and now click on the button that says expanded screenshot. Once you do that, your phone will automatically scroll through the page, and at the end, it will give you a long screenshot. Next, we have fingerprint animations. Now, right out of the box, this is the default animation that we get whenever we use the fingerprint. Besides that, we have a total of 3 animations: Cosmos, Wave, and Stripes, and you can use the one based on your preference. By the way guys, fingerprint scan on this phone is super fast, so most of the time, you won't even see the animation completely. Next, we have gaming mode. Now this feature gives you tons of options, like it gives you the option to answer calls via speaker, block all banner notifications and all the notifications in general, disable auto brightness. It can even boost the network for a lag-free experience. It also has some advanced features like game display enhancement and haptic feedback enhancement. Next, we have reading mode. Now reading mode on this phone is pretty unique. Once you enable this feature, your phone will automatically adjust the screen color temperature and make the display much more comfortable to read. You can either turn it on manually or schedule it to automatically turn on for few specific applications, say like Amazon Kindle or Google's Playbooks. It can also block peak notifications or heads-up notifications, which can be quite annoying, especially while reading. Next, we have ambient display. Even though this phone comes with an AMOLED display, OnePlus is still not offering us always-on display. Instead, OnePlus offers ambient display, which simply lights up the screen every time you get a notification. It will just display your time, date, and notification icons. From these settings, you can also change the clock style and even display a custom message. You can configure the ambient display to show up every time you pick up your phone, or whenever you touch the display, or whenever you get a notification. Next, we have some launcher-based gestures. If you are using the stock launcher from OnePlus, you have some cool gestures and you can tweak them from the launcher settings. On your home screen, you can do a swipe down gesture to pull down the notification bar. You can double tap in an empty area to put the phone to sleep. And finally, you can do a swipe up gesture to open the app drawer. Next, we can also switch audio output device on this phone. It's a very unique feature on an Android phone, and personally, I love it. Let's say a Bluetooth headset is connected to your phone and you're watching a video. Now, if you want to hear the audio from the speakers instead of disconnecting the Bluetooth, you can change the audio output device by using the volume buttons. Next, we have App Locker built into the phone. If you have any applications that hold sensitive information, like net banking applications or payment-based apps like Paytm, Google Pay, or PhonePe, you can lock all those applications using this feature. It's a nice feature, but has very limited options. If you're an advanced user, I'll suggest you to use a third-party application. Next, we have Schedule On and Off. Now, this feature allows you to automatically turn on your phone and even turn it off at a specific time on a specific day. You can configure all that from these settings. Next, we have OnePlus Switch. Now, this feature or an application will allow you to move all your information from your previous phone to your brand new OnePlus phone. You can transfer all your contacts, messages, photos, videos, and audio files. And if it's an Android phone, you can even transfer your applications. Using this application, you can also create a backup copy of all your data. So guys, these are all the best features. If I missed out on anything important, do let me know by commenting below this video. If you're planning to buy this phone, use the link in the description. It always helps the channel. If you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech signing off. Have a nice day.